All right. Hey folks, Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. Today's live stream is important. We are going to talk about Nifty levels. We are going to talk about mid caps. We are going to talk about small caps. One or two quick pointers as well. For those who attended my webinar on finding multibaggers using AI, I hope you have received the WhatsApp message wherein, as promised, I have given the notes to you in a nice format. Right? I hope you enjoyed the format as well. We'll have a separate Q&A session, is what I discussed that earlier as well. And when it is going to happen and all that, we'll discuss in the. I mean, you'll get a notification from my team as well, mostly in the next month, right? So first things first, today we are going to discuss about Nifty levels. What's up with Nifty? We are going to talk about that. Let me share my screen first. Okay. Here you go. Okay. Now, this is where we were on the last Thursday, and this is where we are on this Thursday. Let me just zoom in and share it with you. Okay. Last Thursday, we were at that amazing point where we had said that looks very interesting. The last zone that we need to cover, we need to now just cover is this last hurdle. We were at 25,500, almost there, 25,500. And I told you, if you watched my previous live stream, I said, last hurdle which is remaining, if this is what we are able to clear, then ideally we should go past 26,000 easily. Unfortunately, last Thursday's high was the high for the whole week. Last Thursday to this Thursday. And look at all the candles. Red. Not even 3 white soldiers. Three black crows or whatever. Now 6 in a row. And today market continued its fall with, I think, more than 1% fall. No, 0.66% fall. Okay. Maybe small caps, mid caps fell a little bit more. But this is what we have seen. So in the last 1 week itself, last Thursday to this Thursday, my God, 550 points gone. I hope everyone remembers our next important support level. Of course, we have broken 25,000. Unfortunately, it's at 24,890 right now. But we have said this so many times, 24,800 is a very, very important support. Okay. Even if I do a small Fibonacci retracement, see, this is the latest swing low. Okay. If you consider this or this. So let's try with both. This is the significant low is what I can say, from this to this high. In that case, it's the next is coming to 24,763. Okay, 763. I may round it off to 800. And of course, from here also, which is also very close, it should come near 800. 24,808. That is what I'm trying to tell you. 24,750, 800, whatever is the next important support level. If that is broken, then we easily can test this zone, the zone of 24,300 to 24,400. Hopefully, we don't get here. One important data point that is going to come up tomorrow, not during our market time, but during US market time, is the US market, US inflation data. And US inflation data basically is one key trigger for the next rate cuts. If the interest rates, if the inflation rates are within the limits, if the interest rates are within the thought process of their, Fed, then in that case, there'll be great chances that in the October month itself, there could be a potential rate cut. So there are 2 more key Fed meetings as far as rate cuts are concerned, one in the month of October, one in the month of December. And if in both these months, if we see a rate cut in the USA, of course, we also get a big scope for rate cuts. And does that give a big boost to our markets? Answer is obviously yes. So during our market hours tomorrow, I don't think we should see a lot of impact of that interest rates, whatever could be, that could be in the nature more of speculation, but actual results about the inflation or actual numbers about the inflation will come post market hours for us. So tomorrow we have to defend one key level, and that is 24,800. Now that is about Nifty, agreed. But a big question is about what about small caps and mid caps, because there are so many of us and so many of retail individual investors who have a lot of exposure to small caps as well as mid caps. I'll be honest, I had not thought about including small caps, mid caps in our Thursday live streams. But typically, when anyone who has enrolled for any of my courses, you know about this, that once in a month I do a Zoom meeting with all my learners. So and that typically happens on the third week Saturday. Okay, so third Saturday of every month. So this month we had our Zoom meeting on the 20th, and one nice suggestion, very nice suggestion, which was given by one of our learners, was that, because like you include Nifty data in Thursday live streams, please include mid cap Nifty, small cap also in Thursday live stream. Loved that suggestion, and I thought of, and I promised him that day. I unfortunately don't remember his name. If you're watching this live stream, please tell me in the comments that it was you. So I thought that it's a very nice suggestion, and let me implement that right away. So today we are starting today, or today, whatever. We'll also try and check on small cap and mid cap overall index. For those who might be checking this for the first time, it's easy to check CNX. Okay, CNX small cap. Either you track the CNX small cap 100, or you can also track the CNX small cap 250 index, whatever is your choice. Okay, assume you are tracking CNX small cap. So if you see here, there is no okay, let me just zoom out further, and let me just give it a, okay, one second. Okay, I think I should get quick answers for this, super quick answers for this. If you just check from here, alt B, okay, only this part of the story from here, starting 9 September 2024. Just check from this part. Do you see any pattern in the formation? Has the pattern yet been completed? Answer is no, pattern has not yet been completed. But just looking at this, can you see some pattern here? I'll stop sharing the screen. I'll check what are your answers. Are my comments slow, or is your got the first answer right away? Minakshi says inverted head and shoulder. Swapna says inverted head and shoulder. Kya baat hai? Both girls answering right away. Niju says cup and handle. Only you skip the left shoulder. If you skip the left shoulder, then cup and handle. Yes, cup and handle. Inverse head and shoulder again. Inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder. Okay, so many within inverted head and shoulders. Absolutely, but first two to answer were girls. So for those who are not able to identify, I'll quickly show it to you on screen as well. And how can you check it? By the way, this one, the entangled structure, whatever, is the one that you have to click. And here you can see head and shoulders. So one, this is the left shoulder. This is the head. And then this is the right shoulder. Okay. But wait, where is it right now? It's right here. Till where should it go? So if I were to just extend this, so you can see this dotted line, right? It has to go past this, and this is coming to around 19,000. Okay, it has to go past the 19,000 level. Where is the small cap index right now? 17,966. It was going nice and fair up until this week's candle, which is 2.9% down almost on Nifty small cap 100. So that is where we are right now, very close to a head and shoulder breakout, but not yet. Okay, can we also check in the same way for mid caps? Absolutely, I've made it. I think I will have it on my screen already. CNX mid cap 100, and it's already there on your screen. You can check it. Same left shoulder, head, right shoulder. In fact, if I just delete this for a second, you can see that for mid cap we were way stronger. We have almost touched this level of 59,300, but instead of breaking out from here, one more red candle, 2.6% down on mid caps as well. A heartbreak moment, but that is what has happened for the mid cap index also. Now, what could be the reasons for this? Now, there could be a lot of reasons. Possibility number one, like I said, that yesterday, maybe today that we saw pretty much markets cooling off from the day's highs today, but market is going down. Exactly, Minakshi, that is what is not being appreciated. We have the inflation data, like I pointed out, right? Inflation data is coming up tomorrow. Let's see how does that go. And now everyone's eyes will be on one thing, which is Q2 results. So Q2 results are going to be a big decider on what would be the next big market move. And if we were to just get an idea, there are multiple parameters, like we had our core inflation, core production numbers coming up. We did see those coming up on this Monday. The numbers were not bad at all. They were good enough. Uh, Plus, we can also check. I mean, this is just an indicator, okay? Not a whole and soul, but uh, how is consumption actually going, in which direction it is going. Today only I've shot this video. You'll see me in the same clothes tomorrow. I shot a video today. I just came back home like an hour ago. In that I've told how all these e-commerce sales, which typically happen during Navratri, all these e-commerce sales, be it the Big Billion, whatever, or the Great Indian Shopping something, uh, these sales basically tell us the sentiment of the consumers. Are they really spending or not? With the GST rate cut, are we getting more numbers? So typically, after the sale is over, all these big e-commerce giants display some numbers that we hit a turnover milestone of XYZ, or they would say that XYZ number of visitors visited us during the sale, and blah, blah, blah. With that, we just get to know that with the GST rate cut, were we able to see some push in the consumer discretionary spending space or not? Number one. In fact, in the next month, we should also come up with the auto numbers on the first of every month. That is coming Wednesday. Auto numbers will also be published. That can definitely tell us the overall mood, that post GST rate cut, did people really go and spend on autos or not? So I feel now the next week, a week after that, that is where the real action will start. Uh, be it the be it, as I mentioned, the numbers of all these e-commerce players, or starting first the auto numbers, the Q2 results, which will start in the month of October. So it'll be really worthwhile to see how the overall results play up. IT sector, I am not yet so much happy about the IT sector. A simple thing, none of these big IT players had given any guidance, any big revenue guidance per se. Um, I'll tell you about which are what I'll tell you. Don't worry. No big revenue guidance given by IT players. Plus the H1B visa thing. Oh God, IT sector right now is not really, not really in a great shape right now. So at least I'm not adding any specific IT stock in my portfolio right now. Vichar Vakta is saying, ma'am, AI webinar ki PDFs nahi mili, only got the link. Instead of giving the PDF, we have uploaded the whole thing, because it got in the PDF, it was not looking like very neat and clean. Instead of that, my IT team said, don't worry, ma'am, we'll make a web page of that and this, that, whatever. So you have gotten the link. That link contains whatever was there in the PDF. Okay, so don't worry, Vichar Vakta. Okay, Preeti Bed is saying Nifty closed below 50 EMA. We will check about that immediately. Good, important observation. I'll just share it. Share my entire screen. See, let's go back to Nifty. We'll check all the key supports. 50 support is the immediate support that we typically check. 1 second. Look at the ribbon. We do check 150. We'll also check. We'll also check 200, and we'll also check 50. Okay, we'll check all at once. Why is it showing runtime error? Runtime error. Okay, delete a variable. No problem. Moving averages. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hey, is my subscription? Maybe my subscription just got cancelled. I don't know why. Anyways, sorry for that. Whatever is the moving average, 50 days moving average, it might have gone below that. That's what I got to know. Okay. Shilpa is asking, what about gold? Is it going to crash? Oof. Doesn't show any signs as of now going strong, be it gold, be it silver. And with more and more uncertainties, it crashing like anything doesn't give, no specific, no indicators per se right now. Meenakshi is saying, ma'am, but just in 10 days of GST cut, I think there will be no impact on Q2 results. No, Meenakshi, Q2, the GST and Q2 may not be linked per se, but I'll tell you when the auto sale numbers come up on the first. That is what I was going to focus more on as far as GST is concerned. That tells us a sentiment about whether the consumer spending has increased or not. Always remember, market moves more on sentiment. If the sentiment is good, then we get a nice boost, right? So agreed, it may not have a huge impact on Q2 numbers, but yes, we will at least get a direction of whether people are spending or not. Gold and silver, absolutely, as I mentioned, right? Gold, silver, both are doing pretty well right now. No second thoughts on that. Always, I keep on telling this: gold, silver, both together can definitely form at least, not at least, around 10% of your portfolio. Okay. Apart from that, also wanted to share one thing. If you are checking the IPO market right now, there are so many IPOs which are coming up in the market right now. If you've watched, I mean, even the video that I released yesterday, that is pretty interesting. True Alt Bioenergy was the name of how many of you, anyone did watch it? Pooja, if you can just share the link of that video again. The video that I did yesterday, True Alt Bioenergy, even something new that I got to learn, how a company, I mean, whenever it is about biofuels, right? Prasanna says, ma'am, yes, watched. Fair enough. And anyone else who has, Hassan is also saying, yes, watched. Fantastic. Okay, others, of course, can comment. But anyone who has not watched, please go and watch that video. Some nice information you will get. It is about, how it's whenever I talk about biofuels, it's not only ethanol. What all products come up into that? Even one totally different point that I watched, I mean, that I actually read in the RHP of True World Bioenergy was that what about aviation fuel? Because whenever we talk about pollution, we do talk about two-wheelers, four-wheelers, but what about aviation? That creates so much pollution. Can we have biofuels in aviation? So that was a very interesting value addition for me as well. How companies strategizes into new things, newer and newer products, how they go in for diversification. Interesting one. Definitely watch it. Rogan says, nice analysis. Thank you for that. All right. Yes, so definitely go and watch it out. We'll put the link in the pinned comment and in the description box. Before I take up your questions now, finally, Hyderabad people, what do you think I'm going to tell you right now? Any guesses? Okay, till then, BSE, Nuvama Capital Market stocks. I know. BSE, we will talk about BSE. Don't worry. Okay. Stock option की trading strategy बताओ. I never do that. Okay, yes. Ma'am, when will your Hyderabad tickets release? That is what even I have been waiting for such a long time. You know, me and my team, we have been trying to list it on Book My Show. There have been some documentation related delays. There were some points that we have been following up quite rigorously, but we were still facing some issues. Finally, as a solution, what we have done is that finally we have created a Razorpay page. This is directly a payment gateway page. What we are going to do is anyone who books through directly this payment page, you can see, by the way, you can see we have given an early bird offer here because it's a delay from our side. This is the first time I'm doing this for Hargar Investor. I've never given any discounts for Hargar Investor, but if you check when it gets listed on Book My Show, you'll see that row A2I will be 1,000. This will be 800 and this will be 600. Okay, but because there was a delay from my side, we are doing it on a payment page by Razorpay. So what we will do is, as a first comes first, we will keep on allotting tickets to you. We will first try to ensure that the middle seats are allotted to you. So my team will do that. Whenever it is done, we will notify you. So you can see instead of 1,000, 800 and 600, we have already kept it at 900, 700 and 500. And one more additional point is that because this is not a Book My Show link, no convenience fee also. It's a direct payment page. So anyone who is from Hyderabad, finally 11th October, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., It's at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan's auditorium. And so many things. I'm going to add a few sections about AI in this specific Har Ghar Investor event. So super excited for a total new edition that is going to come up in Hyderabad event. So anyone who is in Hyderabad, around Hyderabad, I know I have kept you waiting for a long time. Sorry for that, but still book my show. It's not live yet. So anyone who is from Hyderabad, go and book your tickets right away. By the way, this payment link will be only available till it gets live on Book My Show. Once it's live on Book My Show, we will withdraw it. We will withdraw this payment link, right? Meenakshi, I'll come to Chandigarh. I know I'm going to come to Chandigarh. Don't worry. Okay, just allow me some time. See now, Jogin Roy is saying, how about a seminar in London? Why not? If we can, why not? Chandigarh, London, anywhere I can come. In fact, day after tomorrow, I hope you know that as well. Going to Mumbai for Har Ghar Investor event. So anyone who is in Mumbai, Borivali, hosting my next Har Ghar Investor event this Saturday, day after tomorrow. That is on the 27th and 28th. I'm flying to Dubai for fundamental analysis using AI to all chartered accountants from Dubai. So first thing that we did for fundamental analysis using AI, that was a webinar for every one of you. And then now second webinar of, that's not a webinar, that's a seminar. Second one for fundamental analysis using AI. That's in Dubai on 28th, this Sunday. And this Sunday we have Asia Cup final also. So if time permits, after the seminar, I may go to Asia Cup final also. Okay. So the links in for Mumbai event, for Hyderabad event, both are there in the pinned comment and in the description box. Until CRR head and shoulders. HNS-AN म्हणजे काय झालं काहीतरी अर्धवट टाईप झाले का? Okay. So I hope everyone takes a note of all the events. Okay, now next 5 to 6 minutes, I'm super tired. I'm going to stop the live stream at 9:30. So any quick questions? This time I'm doing Navratra Vrat. I'm not eating normal poli bhaji like we call in Marathi. I'm just doing salads. Oh, well, I decide what is allowed for the Vrat, what is not allowed. I know many people told me, Rachana, you are eating sprouted moogs. Sprouted moong is not allowed for Vrat. I said, okay, I have decided what is allowed, what is not. It should be easy to digest. I feel that the logic behind having a Vrat is that you control your appetite, you have control over your mind. You eat something which is easy to digest so that it's kind of a rest for your body as well. So, wow, today I completed the 4th day, only salad, sprout salads and fruit, one fruit every day, milk, and dahi, yogurt, and one more that I eat is sauté vegetables. So yes, feels fresh, but at the end of that, I mean, started my day at 6. Now I'm tired. Okay. Delhi event, yes. Until CRR head and shoulders or inverted head and shoulders, it was just shampoo. Oh, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Jay, very nice. Wow, wow. Jay is saying, until CARR, head and shoulders was just a shampoo for me. Kya baat hai, kya baat hai. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I have talked about it in my video on AI or the semiconductor video. I think I talked about it for Oracle. Preeti, done? You have already booked the ticket for Hyderabad? It seems so. First one maybe. Oh, kya baat hai. Renuga is saying, Madam, I have applied for True Colors Limited after seeing your video. Ramesh Kumar, very nice. Ice cream. I know I should be having my Thursday live stream ice cream, but too tired to even go out, I guess. Woohoo! Nice. Yes, absolutely. Okay. GK Energy, the space is good. Solar pumps as space is good. I like it. And the overall response to the IPO was also very good. GMP 20%. Let's see about the listing. But yes, as a space, by the way, anyone who attended my AI webinar which happened this Sunday. GK Energies from the same space of solar pumps. Okay, so just for you to get an idea about the sector. Oh yes, BSC. Meenakshi was talking about BSC. Let me just. I'm sure many people are really worried about the fall, but let's check about the rise and then we'll talk about the fall. I've cut the last 3 months data. Latest thing that you can see is 18 June 2025. Okay. Now just check this, right? From March, 11th March to the topmost point, which is 11th June. Wow. 3 months and 145% rally. More than 1.5 times, almost 1.5. I mean, it's crazy, right? 145% up in 3 months, and then can a sharp fall happen? Yes. Okay. Now, again, will be difficult for me to tell you about the current market price and this that, but always have Fibonacci levels, lowest point to highest points, and there you can see which all are the different levels. Okay, but wait. Rather than Fibonacci level, you should remember one important point. Okay, those who have done my course either on technical analysis or price action analysis or both, you should be knowing this already, that any resistance, earlier a resistance, then becomes a support. Okay, so was this a resistance back then? So earlier 20th December didn't quite reach this level, reverse from here, reach this level of 2000. See, 2000 is also a round figure, so again a mental resistance as well. 2000, it came back again, tried to reach, reversed quite early again at 2000, huge fall, and then you can see this big green candle and then zooming up. So I feel that following our normal rule of technical analysis, earlier a resistance then becomes a support. Based on that, you can see 2000 is a good support. Now what you have to do is check what is the current market price. If it is closer to that, then okay. Prasanna is saying, yes, ma'am, you're right. 2043 now support. Absolutely. Cyber attack. I mean, JLR, Tata Motors has become Dushkalat Terawa. I mean, the bad news are just not stopping for Tata Motors. Again, we'll try and do the same thing for Tata Motors, because today I think it was down, what, 3% or something like that? Probably 2.75%. I'll just show you something very interesting about Tata Motors. I think I've talked about it earlier as well. Let me just clear off the last 3 months data first. Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen now. All right, now, sorry, if you see here, no, here. This is the monthly data for Tata Motors. Okay, the latest candle that you can see is May 2025, last 3 months data cut. For Tata Motors, you can see this is, I mean, this is where the journey started. Tuck, 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 tuck. Then it hit 600 for the first time, came back. Another 600 down. Here, it tried to go beyond 600, could not clear. Next month, above 600, took a support here, took a support here, took a support here, and zoom. 600 has been really a good support. It tried to crack below this within the month, intra-month, that is April 2025, but closed above that. Now, what you should do is check what is the current. So again, I hope you have noted this. It was a strong resistance back in 2015 at 600, was again one resistance in somewhere around September, October 2016 at 600, tested to go below 600 in April 25. So 600 seems to be a very good support on a monthly basis. So these levels should be taken seriously, monthly basis levels. So I hope that is absolutely clear. Okay. Jogin Roy says there's a lot of government support to JLR here in UK. Interesting. Okay. All right. I think this is it, 9:32. We did talk about Nifty, then we talked about small caps, we talked about mid caps, new sections introduced today. We did talk about Tata Motors, we talked about BSC, and we did talk about even the IPOs. Yesterday, we have done one video on True Alt Bioenergy. Please check that out as well. And for those who joined in late, Hyderabad Harkar Investor early bird offer, 100 rupees off on every single ticket. You can check whichever row you want to book for. The event is on 11th of October. Anyone who is in Mumbai this Saturday. So I'll see you all for whomever it is possible. Well, I mean, looking forward to meet you everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind. Bye bye.